What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself. Today is the debut and finale of a game called Helltaker. These are the only requests. We're listening to Vitality and Alchemy, both from the channel Mitzi's. I'm guessing that's the composer. I'm not sure. Requested by Lance and Wynn's Grace. We're just going to get right into it. I don't know what's going on. Don't know anything in this game. It's just called Helltaker. And that's all I know. We're starting with what I think is the main theme. This is Vitality. Woodblock. Oh, we have a visualizer. Mitzi's. I'll look up what this is later. I just want to stare at this vague image of a circle. Everything is symmetrical too. It looks like a bunch of scribbles, but everything is like perfectly. It's a mirror image of each other. I like how you can see the art behind the text. I actually really like the percussion on the woodblocks. Gives it a lot of life. I love reverb. It's one of my favorite things ever. I'm gonna try to guess what this game is about by just hearing it, which is impossible. Oh, maybe it's one of those like plastic blocks. I don't know what they're called, but I see them on drum sets sometimes. They're like blue or red, and just I think they're plastic. But I just went up in pitch though. Vitality. I have no idea what's happening right now. I am pleasantly lost. It sounds really good though. It sounds like this is a professional producer. Ooh. Great sound on the synth. It's reminding me of Celeste a little bit. A little bit. Like minuscule amounts. You know, it kind of reminds me of the group Scooter. If you've ever heard of Scooter, there's a little bit of that in there. Oh, it's over. There's a VIP edit of this song. The profile picture looks like a squirrel with a paintbrush. What the hell? First impression, immediately fantastic sound quality. Production values through the roof. Everything sounds amazing. I'm not sure if that was performed or if it was all put together in, a digital audio workstation, but either way, it was meticulous. And that's what made it sound super like crisp and clean. Before I even move on, just a side note. As someone who I just had this conversation the other day, because someone asked me as a guitar player, they're like, what are some of your favorite effects, effect pedals, and whatever. At the end of the day, like my favorite thing ever is reverb. You know, closely followed by delay and then distortion. But reverb to me has just always been such a lively aspect to any song. And there's some songs that obviously sound great without it, but I'm just saying in general, reverb always makes things sound better, in my opinion. Again, depends on what the situation is. If you're unaware what that is, it's just obviously the size of the room. So if I were just to like clap, there's nothing. You know, you just hear the room. Whereas reverb would be like, you know, just that. It's not echo, but it's similar. And like it's classified by like a wet signal and a dry signal. And like the wetter it sounds, the better it sounds. That's completely unintentional rhyme right there, but coin it. But if you ever, like for example, if you ever were to hear a guitar, an electric guitar signal, if you never played guitar, odds are you've only heard guitar like heavily edited. You know what I mean? If you've never heard an electric guitar completely by itself, just like a dry ass signal, nothing, it's not that pleasant. It's pretty boring. Anyways, it makes stuff kind of come alive. And in this case, the little, they all had like a hint of reverb on them, and it just kind of elevated it to just another, you know, another thing that my ear like latched onto, and I just couldn't like get away from it. And it enhanced everything else. Everything else had this room to it and this otherworldly kind of space to it. Speaking of space, it's kind of one of the only things that's going through my mind looking at this image, because I can't really think of anything else. But immediately I noticed that it's all symmetrical, meaning like only maybe half of this image was drawn or whatever put together and then just mirrored to make a full thing. You know what I mean? There's no like sloppiness here. It's all put together in a perfect way. So since I have no idea what's happening, I'm still going to wait to look up anything. We're going to move on to the next one, but first impression, great sound and very cool. I like the it kind of sounds like it was playing with you. It had like a kind of like nefarious charm. Here we see a character. Is that something? This is Alchemy. That's an interesting title. From Helltaker. Can I assume this is the main character? Alchemy, huh? There's a lot of sound manipulation, like it's going left to right now. Whoa. And the visuals match the... You know what I like about this? All the melodies don't hang around for too long. They move quickly from one to the next. Like, I feel it's gonna change again right now. Yeah. Kind of like the chaos of Alchemy, in a way. Also, we're changing colors in the background, I noticed that. Going from orange to red. To purple. Yeah. There's a big emphasis on percussion, I noticed. Oh, contrast has been turned up. You know what this reminds me of, which is totally random? Payday. Like the build-up songs of Payday. Payday 2. I'm gonna look up what this game is, but I'm not gonna read it until after. Surely the color changes has to do with something. First one didn't change. This is sick. There's a lot of exploration of sounds here. A lot of filtration. Sick. This is cool. I gotta find out more about Mitzi's in this game. It's the last time I'm gonna hear it, you know what I mean? Unless people request it now. Yeah, there's a lot of percussive elements here. This is made to make you dance. This is sick. It's digestible. It's not just electronic whoa 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 whoa. It's like you can grasp onto that melody. I've always loved that percussive style of synth. Like it feels like it's like hitting something. It's like a tactile sound to me. What is going on in these images? More of these scribbles and shatters back there and everything. Why is the character so angry at me? It's gonna take off, I think, right now? Nope, coming up. Speeding up. I think it's sped up. Damn, dude. This is cool. And now we're just going through the color wheel. Ooh, feels good in my ears, dude. If you have a good pair of headphones, this is... Oh. There's a lot of personality in this. There's a lot of just oomph in this. I really enjoyed that, actually. Every video I do, being completely honest, has talented people working on them. But every now and then you'll come across someone who just like really knows what they're doing. This felt like one of those, oh, okay. I'm gonna have to look up who Mitzi's is or whatever. But luckily I have it right here, so I shouldn't wonder for too long. Helltaker is a freeware indie puzzle adventure game with dating sim elements designed by Polish developer Lukas Piskors, also known as vanripper. Also, he's the developer, publisher, designer, and artist. Jeez. Released in May 2020 for Microsoft Windows. And is described as a short game about sharply dressed demon girls. Oh, dude, that sounds right up my alley. I just played Shin Megami Tensei for 250 hours. I love demon girls. Composer Mitzi's. Okay. It's released on Windows, Mac, and Linux. Okay, so no consoles. The player proceeds through a series of puzzle stages with the end goal of reaching a demon girl, answering her question appropriately and incorporating her into the player's demon harem. Each puzzle stage involves pushing stones and skeleton soldiers around a two-dimensional top-down grid akin to Sokoban, while keeping within a set turn limit, while also avoiding spike traps and collecting key items. After reaching the goal, the demon girl for that particular stage will ask a question in which the player must infer the correct answer based on her personality. and an incorrect answer may result in a bad ending, such as, well, I don't want to spoil it, such as, or the player being, okay. That's kind of also like Shin Megami Tensei. Talk to demons and give them the right answers when you recruit them, otherwise they get pissed. Okay. So are you trying to date these demon girls? Are you trying to date all of them? I don't know what's going on. Honestly, this is cool. Oh, Mitzi's. Let me see what's. It had no information about Mitzi's. This is their channel though, so. Musical artist. Let me look through their channel really quick. They got a Bandcamp, mitzi's.bandcamp.com. If one of I love this. If one of your this is the description of their channel. If one of your YouTube videos that's using my music has received a copyright claim, please email me so I can whitelist your video. It just shows you they're a real one because it's never them doing it. It's always just YouTube's dumb algorithms. This composer is popular. Quite so. Can't find a lot of information about them. They have a Twitter, Spotify. Trying to find out where they're from. Oh, they have a Blue Sky. Let me see. I'm so intrigued by this. Oh, no posts. Damn. Okay. Well, I guess you guys can just let me know what's up with Mitzi's and what else they've been on. Have I heard them before? You know, for being the first time, that was a huge start because I'm not going to hear this again unless this has a huge following and all of a sudden people start throwing like expedited bucks towards me so they can hear it again. This is the end of this game. Also, this was requested a long time ago. And I'm just getting to it now. So it's possible that the fandom just hasn't found me yet. So maybe we'll hear it again. But for now, there was only these two. I'm very impressed. I love electronic music. Just like any other music, but it's got to be like in moderation. I can't listen to it all day. Like if I just heard 10 songs of this back to back, I got to change it up. But hearing it after, like I haven't heard stuff like this in a little while. So it sounds new and fresh again. But it hit hard. It was produced amazingly well. The cascading left and right, panning stuff, the bass, the huge emphasis on percussion. This person understands the musical aspect of, well, music. The game, I haven't seen what it looks like, but I'm sure it's something. Let me know what the titles are about. Vitality and Alchemy. Very curious about that. Let me know if you've heard of this game, of the composer, of this developer, what else have they made. Is this your first time hearing it? And what other songs would you recommend, even though I won't be able to hear them? Thanks to the requesters. Thanks to everyone you see on screen. I could not be here without them. Thanks you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Check out Mitzi's YouTube channel. Peace.